Greetings to all Ambazonians on Ground Zero and across the world. I am King H, the radical Pan-African activist from Ambazonia, the 55th nation of the African Union. Ambazonians, we have a conference that's coming up. There's a lot of things that need to be straightened up in this conference. The war we've been facing for almost 7 years now has had a lot of mismanagement and poor leadership. We need to fix the leadership in this conference. We need to make our military on Ground Zero understand what needs to be done and how it should be accomplished. And leadership should not be something that has to be an individual. It's a collective effort. Ambazonians, April 28 to 29, there's all Ambazonia activists being held in Europe, in Belgium, on April 28 and 29. It's coming up. And I hope this all Ambazonian conference can be fruitful and beneficial for the people of Amazonia on Ground Zero and hopefully across the globe. Because for 7 years now, we've been fighting this war with Liberate Cameroon. Liberate Cameroon does not respect the humanity of Ambazonians. Liberate Cameroon does not respect the humanity of English Cameroonians. Liberate Cameroon does not respect the humanity of Anglophone Cameroonians. Which is why every time we speak up or protest, we are killed. Because our humanity doesn't mean anything to them. It doesn't matter if some Anglophone Cameroonians are taking the side of Liberate Cameroon because they have no other choice but to do so. We cannot remain in unity with Liberate Cameroon. It's impossible. After all what we've gone through for over 60 years, it's impractical. But the thing is this. The reason why our revolution has not progressed successfully or smoothly is due to our leadership. It's due to the soldiers who are fighting on Ground Zero. It's due to the lack of unity, the lack that we don't want to work with one another. We need to, if we want a nation. A nation is a group of people working for a common cause. That is a nation. What is our common cause in Ambazonia? The complete liberation of the statehood of Ambazonia, the complete liberation of the people in the statehood of Amazonia. The people in the statehood of Ambazonia matters most. Not just the land, but the people. And the soldiers who are fighting for this cause, who are fighting for Ambazonia's liberation, for Ambazonia's freedom, must understand that they cannot fight the people who they are trying to liberate. You cannot fight the people. You cannot kill the people who you're trying to liberate. It's very contradictory. It makes no sense. You're acting as just like Liberate Cameroon. So those who we call blacklegs, we encourage the growth of blacklegs. And these are some of the issues that the Ambazonia conference that needs to be addressed. Another thing that is vital, the leadership, the military of Ambazonia, and how to financially support the military of Ambazonia and encourage the military of Ambazonia to work together despite of what group of military camp you belong in. All those military forces are for the interest of Ambazonia, for the liberation of Ambazonia. And our people who are fighting on Ground Zero must understand that and must take this cause seriously. Because at the end, if Ambazonia does not become a nation, those same soldiers who are fighting on ground zero will, feel the repercussion of their failure. Ambazonia must be an independent nation. If the people who are fighting for Ambazonia want this cause to be a right cause, a just cause, we must rethink and refocus our energy. I will say other thing when it comes to the leadership of Ambazonia. We've had leadership from Cisco Ayaba Julius. He's a great leader, but he made a huge mistake, which led to this so-called Samuel Sako. Samuel Sako has been the greatest negative force in the revolution of Ambazonia. But Cho Ayaba has also played his role in this negative force. Cho Ayaba might say he's in charge of the military, but he also has squandered a lot of the money that was given to him. Because of his bad leadership, Ambazonia cannot be liberated. Because of his bad leadership, and because of the bad leadership of Samuel Sako, the greatest thief in this revolution. He also has caused the failure of Ambazonia becoming an independent nation. But we have the right, we have the God right to see this cause through and to change the trajectory of this revolution to make it successful. And if we want to do that, we cannot rely on one person as the leader. This idea that one leader, under one leadership, Ambazonia will be fruitful. Under one leadership, Ambazonia will be a nation. Under one leadership, that's a wrong path. Ambazonia is a nation of people. And the nation of those people need to have an input and need to chart the right way forward in this revolution, which is why it is a great thing that they have in this all-Ambazonian conference in Belgium. And many things need to be straightened out in this all-Ambazonian conference. Ambazonian, we can be a nation in West Africa, an independent nation, without the military forces of La République in our country, without French Cameroonians controlling the faith of our people. If we truly want a nation of our own, then we will have to think hard and act boldly. But most importantly, we must act unitedly. The leadership of Ambazonia is in this conference. There's no one leader. All who are taking part in this conference are vital to the leadership of Ambazonia. And all the forces on ground zero that are fighting this revolution are also leaders in their own right. And they should understand that they are also leaders and they need to act the part. Being a leader is not just something that you learn, it's something that you do. It's what you do every day. That's leadership. But many of the soldiers who are fighting on ground zero doing wrong things do not understand that what they're doing is poor leadership, it's bad leadership, and that reflects in the nation, in the statehood of Ambazonia. And we must change the trajectory of the leadership. Cho Ayaba cannot liberate Ambazonia. Samuel Sako cannot liberate Ambazonia. Cisco Ayaba Julius cannot liberate Ambazonia. But what they do influence the leadership in the statehood of Ambazonia that could give a room for complete freedom in the nationhood of Ambazonia. I am King Ichu, the radical Pan-Africanist from Ambazonia. Radical in what sense? In the fact that what I think, I speak, I don't give a shit. I say what I think is right. It doesn't matter who thinks that I'm saying something wrong. So long as I believe in what I'm saying, I stand on it. And that's why I'm a radical Pan-Africanist. This is King H. Till next time.